Hello everyone, I am Ashley Wilkins and today I'm going to be presenting an active and innovative teaching and learning strategy in relation to behavioral theory as well as role play. So, some of our learning outcomes include defining what behavioral theory is, defining what role play is, the ability to understand how behavioral theory affects learning, as well as students will be able to demonstrate and understand how role play affects behavioral learning on a day-to-day basis. So, first we're going to talk about what behavioral learning theory is. Behavioral learning theory is the premise that all behavior is learned and can be shaped and rewarded to achieve appropriate and desired ends. Traditional behaviors believe that in the concept of learning, there is usually a change in behavior that is being observed. Behaviors are either strengthened or weakened based upon either positive or negative consequences. There is great importance of the word reinforcement and the ability that it has in shaping complex behaviors. Some of the behavioral learning theories include Ivan Pavlov, Edward Thorndike, as well as B.F. Skinner. So for this presentation, we're going to focus mainly on B.F. Skinner and his operant conditioning portion of the theory and how it has affected and shaped behavioral theory. Even though all of the theories have had major impacts on behavioral theory, B.F. Skinner is known as the father of the concept of operant conditioning. Operant conditioning is the active changing of behavior by the use of reinforcement, which is given after the desired response. There are usually three types of responses. There's a neutral operant, a reinforcer, and a punisher. They are all commonly used in education. For the purposes of this exercise, we're going to go into more detail about that when we do role play, or we're going to discuss a reinforcer. Behavioral learning theory is the application of learning. Okay, through the application of behavioral learning theory, faculty usually design the learning environment by creating a learning experience in which feedback is provided to the students. For this example, we're going to use role play, and I'm going to discuss that further on the next slide. Behavior can be observed and measured. Student goals are usually monitored by looking for different behavior patterns. Role play. Role play is a dramatic approach in which individuals assume the roles of others. It can be scripted, unscripted, spontaneous, or semi-structured. Usually during role play, you do the scene and then the debriefing part is the most important part. There are many advantages and disadvantages to role play. Some of the advantages include increasing observational skills and decision making, as well as creating a strong connection to real life scenarios. Stereotypical behavior can be reinforced, and role play can be sometimes costly in time. Okay, so Gwendolyn, you're going to be student number 1, and Nikesha, you're going to be student number 2. So those are your scenarios. So for this exercise, Gwendolyn's going to be student number 1, Nikesha's going to be student number 2. And they're going to just act out a scenario where you're going to see behavior being reinforced. Alrighty, ladies. Gwendolyn, you can go ahead and start now.
Oh goodness, I am so nervous about our exam next week.
Why are you nervous? We have been going to the library studying a few hours each day.
I know, but for some reason I am having a hard time retaining some of the information. How do you normally stay motivated as well as motivate yourself?
I have a way of making sure that whenever we have an exam or any type of major assignment based upon my grade, I reward myself with something positive. If I fail though, I do not reward myself with anything.
So something like what?
Okay, if I pass my exam, I will treat myself to a massage or a pedicure, something nice for all of the hard work and determination.
Okay, so if I pass my exam, I should be rewarded for my behavior?
Yes, you should reward yourself. When you reward yourself and set a goal for yourself, it is like positive reinforcement. It makes you try your hardest to make sure that you reach your goals, as you see that you will be rewarded for your behavior.
So it is kind of like if we show up to class and the professor give us an extra 10 points just for coming to class.
Yes, except for you are rewarding yourself for performing well.
That sounds like a great idea. Being a student can be so hard at times, and I just want to be as successful as possible at times.
Receiving feedback from professors, that is good assist in helping individuals continue trying to make good grades.
You are so right. Glad to have you as a friend. I needed a little assistance and motivation in trying to strive for better grades.
No problem, we will make it through school together.
Stop. Thanks so much for taking out the time to listen to my presentation on role play and behavioral theory. As well, thanks Gwendolyn and Nikesha for being my participants for this exercise. And here's a list of the references for this presentation. Thank you.